Hi, in this video I'm going to share with you the story of Dronacharya. The word Drona means someone who is born from a vessel made up of leaves. Drona's father was sage Bhargava. Drona spent youth in poverty because his father was a sage and he lived out of donations given to him from his students. Drona studied dharma and the art of warfare and developed expertise in archery. In childhood, Drona and the prince of Panchal, Drupad, studied under sage Bhargava, who was Drona's father. Drona was intelligent and hence was able to understand the lessons much faster than Drupad. Drupad used to get a lot of help from Drona to understand the lessons. Drupad often used to say that Drona is his great friend and that one day he promises to Drona that after becoming the king, he will give half of his kingdom to Drona as gratitude. Going back in time, King Shantanu was the great grandfather of Pandavas and Kauravas, had found young born twins in the forest. At that time, Ganga had gone away with their eighth child. King Shantanu adopts the twins and he raises them under his care in the kingdom. He names the twins Kripi and Kripa. After growing up, Dronacharya marries Kripi, the sister of Kripa. Kripa, like his father, becomes an acharya and takes up the responsibilities of being the royal teacher of the princes of Hastinapur. Drona wanted to get advanced training in the art of warfare. He thus approaches sage Parshuram, who was considered the sixth avatar of Lord Vishnu. Parshuram offered to give Drona the weapons as well as the knowledge of how to use them. Thus, Drona obtained all of his weapons and got his title of Acharya. Drona thus becomes Dronacharya. He was very good at archery but was still very poor as he did not use his skills to make money. After marriage with Kripi, Dronacharya and Kripi still faced severe poverty. After many years of prayer, they got a boy child. They named him Ashwathama. As Ashwathama grew up, he cried often because they did not have sufficient food to eat or even milk to drink. One day, Ashwathama cries out a lot out of hunger. Drona remembered the promise Drupad made in the past. He went to the court of King Drupad with Ashwathama and Kripi. As a friend, he asked Drupad to give him few cows so that he could end his poverty. Drupad was a changed man now. After growing up, Drupad does not consider Drona as a friend because of unequal status. He was willing to give him only donation. He said, I'll give you 50 cows as a donation, but not as a friend. He became the king and he behaved very indifferent to Drona. He said that since he is a king now and Drona is still a sage in ragged clothes, their social standards are different. He added that friendship between people of the same cadre is possible, like when they were disciples at the Gurukulam. But now, since he is a king and more superior than Drona in social strata, friendship between them is not possible. Drona reminded him childhood friendship and all the help that he had given him during studies. To which King Drupad said, all of that does not count, and that he is more intelligent than Drona now. Drupad said, although he was lagging in his studies at the Gurukulam, he sought Drona's help and improved and later used those skills that he had learned to win many battles and raise to the position of a king. Thereby, he says, he is more intelligent for putting his skills and knowledge he learned to better use and pointed out that Drona did not actually do anything worthwhile. He added that Drona is still the same old sage's son, living in poverty, who has learnt a lot of skills and knowledge but did not use them for any purpose, thereby insulting Drona that he is a fool and all his knowledge is useless at the end of the day. Drona becomes furious. After hearing these words from his childhood friend, he had considered equal. Because of this insult, he wanted to prove that he is more intelligent than King Drupad and takes a big insult on him. He wants to take a revenge for this insult now. Drona swore that he will train princes of the neighboring kingdom by taking them as his disciples and make them great warriors. And with them he will defeat Drupad, sack his throne, split the kingdom into two halves. By this he vowed to prove that his skills are worthy and useful and far greater than Drona's skills. Drona thus goes to the neighboring kingdom of the Kurus in hope of becoming a teacher of the princes. Kripacharya was able to train the princes to intermediate level, but he could not spend more time with them to go to higher levels of archery, given his increased responsibilities in the kingdom. Bhishma recruits Dronacharya to train the 5 Pandavas and 100 Kauravas. Drona upfront asks for Guru Dakshina, which is a fee, for his teaching. He says that as a fee for doing this training, he wants the Pandavas and Kauravas to fight against King Drupad and capture him after their training is over. Bhishma agrees to this as there were already tensions between kingdom of Panchal and Hastinapur. The Pandavas and Kauravas also agree to this Guru Dakshina. There are lots of insights from this story. First of all, we see that there is a sharp contrast between how Drupad treats Drona and how Sri Krishna treated Sudama. In both cases, the situation is the same. Sri Krishna was a wealthy king and Sudama was his poor friend. And they were both friends during childhood, same as Drupad and Drona. But Sri Krishna did not differentiate between people based on their financial position. He simply did not follow rules blindly of that of king's behavior and used his heart when it should be used for dealing with his friends. Drona does not receive the same support that Sudama received from Sri Krishna. As a result, Drona compromises his principles by upfront asking for Guru Dakshina, which is way more than what he needs. Generally, Guru Dakshina is given optionally by students, and the teacher only accepts what is needed for his survival. Also, Drona accepts refuge from the kingdom of Hastinapur, which is what he did not intend to accept if he were to go purely by his principles. One other key insight here is that desires have great power, and if not used for right reasons, they can be very disruptive. Drona develops a deep desire to show that he is better than Drupad, and thus develops a deep desire for a revenge. So one desire led to another desire. The first desire was to prove that he is better. The second desire was because of a revenge desire. Drona thus trades his knowledge for revenge. Also, did you realize why Dronacharya does not fight Drupad himself? He was all capable to do it. The answer lies in the fact that if Drona had a war with Drupad, then Drona indirectly acknowledges that Drupad was his equal. Whereas having his disciples beat Drupad, he gave a message to Drupad. He actually wanted to give a message to Drupad that you are not equal to these kids who were taught by me. By that, you are no way equal to me. Think. In the next video, we will share the story of Dronacharya's training of the Pandavas and Kauravas. and all the fun that happens at the training grounds. If you like my video, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.